In this video, I will explain why the Panasonic G90 is one of the most underrated cameras ever. The good news is that nowadays it's a lot more inexpensive. In the following minutes, I will tell you the 8 pros, but I will also mention the 2 big cons of this camera. Once we reach the end of this video, you will know if the Panasonic G90 is the right choice for you. Let's begin with the good stuff. First pro, the 20 megapixel sensor. That's great. It's always nice to have 20 megapixels at your disposal. This camera's predecessors, the Panasonic G80 and G7, had only 16 megapixels. Although there are a lot of people saying that 16 is enough, from my experience, when you need to do big crops, you start wishing you had more megapixels. Although 16 is enough for most situations, it's good when you have 20. Second pro, the G90 has great image quality. It's a recently released camera. It hit the market in 2019, so its sensor was improved. When it comes to ISO performance, color depth, and dynamic range, the G90 is one of the best Micro Four Thirds cameras. It offers similar performances when compared to the flagship, the Panasonic G9. They share the same Venus engine image processor. Third pro, 4K video recording and high-speed videos at 120 frames per second in Full HD. It's nice when you have the ability to record in 4K and do good-looking slow-motion shots. Panasonic has built a good reputation for making capable video cameras. I like the footage that's coming out of this camera. It's nice and crisp. Nothing is washed out. And when you combine this with a good color depth and dynamic range, you'll get excellent results. Fourth pro, IBIS. The G90 has in-body image stabilization, enabling at up to a 5-stop slower shutter speed. Let me tell you something, a camera that has IBIS will always be a good investment. Whether you're taking photos or videos, you will bring more shots home because the IBIS solves the camera shake issue. Fifth pro, fully articulating flip screen and good viewfinder. I've always enjoyed Panasonic's touchscreens because they are very responsive, and by giving you the option to flip it, you have a lot of flexibility. If you look through the viewfinder, you'll see a clear image because it has a 2.3 million dot resolution. Another thing that I appreciate is the weather-sealed body. This is the 6 Pro. Dust and raindrops will not damage this camera. As you can see, the battery door stays nicely shut, the card compartment firmly closes, protecting the right side of the camera, and on the left side, there's this nice rubber that doesn't move once you close it. The G90 is one of the cheapest weather shield cameras on the market. Weather sealing is a stress reliever because you immediately stop worrying if it starts raining. You just continue your shooting. I left some of the best features last because they are the reasons why I bought the G90. 7 Pro, good handling. Even if it has weather sealing, this is a light camera, weighing just 533 grams with the battery included, so it's easy to carry. When it comes to size, it has a width of 130 millimeters, not too big nor small, enough for a comfortable fit in all types of hands. Speaking about comfort, this camera offers great control thanks to the large grip. On it, you also have some buttons for quick access to white balance, ISO, and exposure compensation. Also, the G90 has not 2, but 3 dials that you can use. If this doesn't offer great control, nothing else does. The 8th Pro is about lenses. With the G90, you'll have a lot of options to choose from. I always said that the lens you put in front of your camera is as important as the camera itself. Fortunately, if you own a G90, you can use Panasonic and also Olympus lenses. When you combine all of them, you get more than 120 options that are compatible with this camera. Okay, these were the good things. Now let me tell you the 2 main downsides. First con, the 1.26x crop while recording videos in 4K. This is how the G90 records in Full HD. Now, I'm switching to 4K where the footage received a big 1.26x crop. And if I go ahead and switch to 120 frames per second Full HD, the crop gets even bigger. This, I believe, is the main reason why some people avoided the G90. They didn't like that big crop. Is this a deal breaker for you? I'm curious. Please write your thoughts below in the comment section. Second con, the G90 isn't receiving firmware updates anymore. In fact, this camera only received 2 firmware updates, version 1.1 and 1.2, while the G9 received a lot more, 7 updates I believe. The G90 didn't receive animal detect focusing and IBIS improvements. It seems that Panasonic forgot about this camera. But let's not forget about the 8 Pros. Let's see them again and reach a conclusion. When it first came out, I believe it was a bit too expensive, but now you can find the brand new G90 for under $700 US. When you look at all the pros it brings, it's a good deal. Maybe in 2019 this camera wasn't the best option, but now with the price drop, the G90 became underrated. There aren't a lot of options that offer IBIS and weather sealing in this price range. If you ask me, it's a great camera for travelers. But what do you think? Does this camera have enough qualities for you? Please write your thoughts below in the comment section, and if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing because I will make more of them. See you on the next one, guys.